I want to share a reminder, important reminder, to not judge a book by a cover, including ourselves, including other people, including yourself. Focus on what's on the inside. The things that we put so much importance on are things that we can physically see, but it's the things that are intrinsic and often invisible, are the faith, the hope, the joy, the peace, the integrity, the virtues, and all the things that this country is founded on, that are supposed to unite us and bring us through adversity to overcome the obstacles. Those are the things that I think God has intended for us to remember, the value of creation and the value of our connections. And to remember that these connections, these orchestrations, that the greatest orchestrator, creator has brought together all for a reason. And there are blessings in disguise, and there are reasons why we run into the people that we do. Or maybe not, maybe we're just in a place where there aren't many people. But what we need to do is remember what's important, to step outside ourselves, to step outside of the frame of reference of being caught in the eye of the storm, in a struggle, in suffering, whether it's chronic pain, whether it's addictions that are holding us back, making us feel trapped, whether it's isolation or desolation, whatever it is, there's a commonality, there's a connectivity that is so important, with the realization that you're not the only one who goes through that. I'm not the only one. It may seem that way. It may seem like all these things that we have these epic struggles with and all the suffering, that's just for us, and we're singled out. Oh no, and there are people who go through things that we can't even imagine, that they're trying their best just to hold on to hope, to hold on to life, and see the light of day and get through that. Just get through it. Just hold on to life, right? Where survival, not always, being human, not always going to be able to strive. It's a goal. There's no such thing as perfection other than the divine, in my humble opinion. But if we can remember what's most important is on the inside. Be true to who we are, how we feel. Be honest about how we feel. Not always easy. It's a lot easier to mask those feelings, to go through life and not acknowledge the things that are perceived as being ugly or bad or negative. And we don't want to deal with, we don't want to confront them. But if we keep putting a lid over that water, it's getting to the boiling point, and it's eventually going to do some damage to break through. So most important thing is be honest, to share these things. There are people who understand, who relate, who actually have experienced similar things. So remembering that common ground, that commonality, and that you're not alone in whatever it is that is keeping you stuck, that is making you feel inept, that is making you feel less than, that is crippling your finances, that is giving you chronic pain. Whatever it is, okay? Most important above all is what's here on the heart level. We are not just a face and a body. We are not just a brain and a body. we are also heart, spirit, soul. Our spiritual components are so often sidelined and neglected and diminished because we're focused so much on what's on the outside, on physical appearance, on what it is we're earning. But are we better? Are people better because of what their net worth is? Is that actual worth? Are they better or are they better? Is anybody better than anybody else? This is why I believe in equality. There are many reasons why. And that's what this country is founded on. And what we should be bringing, to be carrying the torch and passing it on to future generations. It's not an easy task. But let's remember what's important. Repurpose by reassessing our internal moral compass, our values and virtues. Values and virtues. What are they? What are they? Why are they important? And how do we live our lives in alignment, in accordance to these things that aren't just on the surface level? So let's stop wasting time, and not just time, but money and energy, on judging. That is not our role. That's not our role. That's not our role. Let us shift our focus to have spiritual eyes, your third eye to shift the focus to the inside. And remember that the love is what binds together, glues together those broken pieces. However many times your heart has been broken, however many times you have felt damaged and broken beyond belief, it is that unconditional love of God, of Jesus, Mother Mary. It is that love and compassion that by the grace of God can help you heal, can glue the pieces together, can give you hope based on faith with perseverance and resiliency to be able to share that message with others and walk the walk knowing that is the best hope, the best gift of all. And you have it by the grace of God too. So find your sense of gratitude. Your gratitude can be a blessing to you and to others. You may not feel like you have much or anything, or that you're in a deficit. But if you can find within yourself to count your blessings and be grateful, because you're here for a reason. This is not random. See things in that light, and let your light from within keep shining. Our lights may have been threatened. They may have been dimmed. They may be flickering, but keep that light shining bright. And know that He will continue to bless you if you're open, if you're receptive, if you're willing to be that vessel, that beacon that is filled with that light. If you're willing to let the love in and send it back out. It's reciprocal. It's a mutual thing. Relationships, mutual. What is the one component they are founded and grounded on that is most important? That 4-letter word. Manifest it, send it out, bring it back in.